Let's say the functional budget, where we should start. We have to start from where our week session is. So you budget on it, and all the other budget will depend on it. Because if I know that I can only produce 500, then I'll budget my sales budget depend on 500. My labor should also depend on 500. Everything should depend on the 500 because that's what my strength can go. How do you get that?
Yes.
So that's why it's very important to know the principal budget factor first. Good. So that is it. Okay, now let's pick our first question on the functional budget, and then before I move on to the cash budget for today's edition. Good. So our question, that will be question number 7 or question 8, one of them. That's ICA past question. So I'll pick that one first. Question 7, where are you? Question 7, where are you? Question 7, good. Question 7. I think 2014 November ICA question. So that's what we are doing. Good. So now let's go straight to the requirement. Question 7. Let's go straight to the requirement, and then you will be fine. So now when I go to the requirement, here, now in exams, the one that we will ask you to prepare first, or the one that we have given to you in a question, is a principal budget factor. We won't tell you implicit. We will give it to you in a question already that they want to achieve this because that's what their strength can take them to. Then based on this and budget, prepare the following budget for us. So in a question. So here, first, prepare the following functional budget for the month of October for sales in quantity and value, including total. So that's the sales budget. Production quantities, material usage in quantities, material purchase in quantities, and value, including total. Good. Labor is not there. Now, I like the B part. The B part say, explain the term principal budget factor as used in budgeting control and give 3 examples from a financial institution, right?
Yeah.
Good. And this is ICA November 20.
Wow, 5 marks.
Oh, yes, 5 marks. 3 examples from financial institution: customer, facility, technology, labor,
technology.
Yes. And then you can also talk about machinery, plant and machinery. You know, banks have a lot of plant and machinery. Look at their furnitures, fittings, how they clean their sectors. All of them serve as challenge. Now the foreign banks, the local banks have learned the foreign banks, and now they end up costing huge to run their office premises with a lot of equipment. Unlike the Nigeria banks provide at least economic working environment, not too beauty, no. Economic, something that can permit the banking operations. They are ready to go. So that is the question. Good, now let's go and prepare sales budget. So if I should dash the board. Good. So let's go to the board. Good. So sales budget. And it's a quantities and then the units. So we will start first. AI. Wow. AI. So sales budget, right? Sales budget. So we will go now in the functional budget. Make sure that you distinguish between, or you find a difference between the product itself or the unit and the material. All of them have a similar names or identical names. So here, what are the products? What are the products are we preparing the budget on? So the products, they are similar, right?
SIMINL.
Okay. So that is it. Good. So SI here, similar. And then the requester for the total, right? So probably you can show the total section like this. They requested for a total. We started with the units. What was the unit? SI, what's the sales?
SI 1,200.
2,200. Then MI
2,400.
2,400.
And then the last one 1,800.
So this is the sales budget. Units, we are done. That's all. That's the budget. Normally,
That is all.
Yeah, that's all for budget. Unit. This is for unit. Then let me the value. Then we are done. And then if I'm the one saying the question, I won't probably ask that because it will be given in a question, just a copy and paste. But always the principal budget factor is in the question. We'll give it to you. So that one, we don't normally ask questions on that one. We'll ask you the subsequent one. So if I'm the one, I will skip the sales because everything is given here, right? Good. So take notes. Then we go to the selling price. Selling price. Selling price for that of SIA.
We have 80.
80. 96.
And 112.
So here becomes sales value. Sales value. And that's all. And then probably you pick overall total here, and then that's all. So this is
96,000.
96,000.
To 230,400.
230, yeah. 230,400.
Yes.
Then 201,600.
201,600. Good. So that's it. And probably put them together, get a total here, and that's the sales budget. Is the sales budget. Is the sales budget. So that's it. Good. Now we'll go ahead and do the next budget. II. Second one. I hope you get it. So this one I don't consider to be a requirement because everything is met. And that's the principal budget factor. It's the one that you have to budget on it first. That's your limit. And basically, anytime we ask you a functional budget, we have to tell you the company's limits. That's good. Okay. So now what's the next requirement? The next requirement probably will be the production budget, right? The production budget, right?
Yeah.
Because now that you know that
This requirement is
production budget. Good. We can probably do it here.
It's production quantities.
Yes, production quantities. So now that we know, good. Now that we know that we can sell 1,200, then what should be the unit that we should produce in order to sell that 1,200? Now, between how we will do that one. So the next one will be production budget by this. Still, it's on the unit, so don't forget SI, MI, that's similar. And here no total, so you end there. Good. Okay, now, if you want to get it, I'll probably have a nice format for it. But before I introduce you, let me do some rough sketch here. Let's assume that you want to sell 100 items. Sales is 100. You want to sell 100, but there's some open inventory. You have a free goods. Let us know you produce books. You want to sell 100 books, but the open inventory you already have 20 books there. And then you have to leave, after selling, you have to leave, let's say, 30 books. So how many books are you going to produce? Let me even start from like this. You have 100 books there. How many books should you produce so that you can sell 100 books? It should be 100, right?
Yeah, 100.
Good, you have to produce 100 so that you can sell 100. Now let me add this. Open inventory. Assume that you have 20 books already there, free of charge. It's as a result of overproduction from previous period. So do you have to produce this 20? You have to produce.
No, you produce 8. You produce 80.
You produce 80 books. Good one. I like the analysis. Now let me add the last one to it. What if after sale we have to leave some goods also there for next period? That also should be 30. So 30 books should also be there for the next period. What will be the production?
Then the production will be 110.
I like that. Production should be what? 110. Because I will take this one off and then it should be 110. So how did you do the formula? Is the sales less open inventory. The open inventory you subtract. Then you add the closing inventory to it. So that's all. That gives us production or purchases. Give you the production or purchases. So take note. Anytime they ask you purchases to go by this approach, then you are fine. Then they ask you purchases. For the purchases, instead of you picking sales, you have to pick cost of sales, and that's all. For purchases, you pick cost of sales.
Hello.
Yeah. Good. I hope everyone can hear.
Hello.
Yeah. Did you have a question?
Yeah.
And the network
it's breaking. Your line is breaking.
It's breaking.
Okay. But I hope it's okay now. I hope it's okay now.
No, I don't have. But just that the network is breaking from my side.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, from my side too. So I can hear Daniel clearly, but not you.
Oh, okay. Yes. But my network.
I think now it's back.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, so we just have to bring our sales unit here. And then the answers are in units, so you can put unit on top. They are in units. So sales, open inventory, and then closing inventory, we subtract the open, that's all. So if I should gauge it well, what's the sales? It's already here. So 1,200, 2,400, 1,800. I hope you get that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. So that's it. Now let's go to the open inventory. Now they'll give it to you. So pick the open inventory of finished goods. That's SI. But the bad news is that where we will arrange it, how you are going to arrange it, we are going to arrange the situation where we are going to mix it with the raw material. So take note so that you don't go and pick open inventory of raw material. No, pick the finished goods. The finished goods are SIMINLA. That's the lab. So what is the open inventory for SI?
1,200.
Good.
1,200.
Okay. What about MI?
1,800.
1,800.
Good. And then lab.
600.
600.
Good. Now let's go to the closing inventory. SI.
1,320.
20.
1,320. Then that of MI. That of MI.
1980.
1980. Good. 1980.
1980.
1980. Good. Then the last one.
660.
Good. So 660. Now let's produce the production budget, and then that's the end. The production unit. So they should produce this unit. So this and this will cancel, right? So 1320. So I'll give us 400, 600. So 600, that would be 2580, right? If I remember me right, this one should also be 60. So 1860. Is that correct?
Um, $540.
Which
Yeah,
one?
correct.
Which one?
540.
Which one? Which of them?
They are correct.
Yeah, they are correct. They are correct.
Yeah, they are
Okay.
correct.
Good. So that's it. We are done with the production budget. So anytime you are looking for production budget, this is the format. Sales, let's open inventory, add closing inventory, you are done. We said that production can also be what? Purchases, because also be purchases. Purchases, because a trading company does not manufacture. You go and buy and sell. So for that one, instead of you picking sales, you pick cost of sales. For purchases, you pick cost of sales. But for production, you pick the sales unit. Good. I'm done.
Please, over again. Please, again.
Okay. We said that the production budget can also mean purchases. Purchases of goods. So for purchases, that one, you won't say sales plus open inventory. You say cost of sales. That will be cost of sales. Instead of you picking the sales, you have to pick the cost of sales. All the remaining factors remain the same. That's it. So that's for purchases. Because a manufacturer will only buy raw material and come and then produce the goods. So he will get production cost. By a trading company, the one that buys and sells, he will incur purchase of goods for sale. Okay, so that's it. Now what's the next one? Now that we know that we should produce this, these quantities of goods in order to make a sales of this, then what do you think will be the material usage? What are the quantities of material that we need? So the next question that they will ask you, what will be the material that we need in order to produce this? So what will be the material requirements? So that's the next budget that they will ask you. Let me do that one here. The next budget that they will ask you. Good. So that's I material Usage budget. Material usage what? Budget. Good. Here they've mentioned material. So here the heading should be material, unlike production units. So what are the material in the question? The materials. What are the materials that we need?
MA, MB, MC.
MA, MB, MC. Wow. The examiner is doing some stuff. Okay, so we start. Now, look at how I am going to determine it. How I'm going to determine it. Good. Now, if we take SI, we need how many units? How many units should we produce?
1,320.
Good. So for SI, we need 1,320. So the question is, how many kg of MA material that we need to produce a unit of what? SI. If we want to produce a unit of SI, how many kgs of MA do we need in order to mix and then produce what? SI?
Okay.
5. Oh.
5. Yes,
It's
5.
5. Okay, good. So
Yes,
that's
5.
so here it will be what the unit. What's I don't need to go there. So SI would be something like this. The 1320 times what? 5 kg, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And that will give us 6,000.
So to give us 6,600.
Okay, that's fine.
600.
Good. Then we go to MB. Now for MB, if you want to produce still a unit of SI, how many units of MB do you need? So that one to the 1320 by times a unit of MB's requirement.
3.
Good. So that's 3. If you multiply this one by 3, that will give us 9. Sorry. It will be 3960, right? Have you seen how where I place it? It should come direct under this.
Yes.
Yes.
That's for MB. Good. What about
Yeah.
lastly 1320 by what?
1.
By 1.
By 1. Can we ignore the calculation
Yes.
and put it here straight forward? Or we should times it by 1 like this? And put the 13.
You should times it.
Okay. For 6 and good. Now let's go to MI. We are done for SI. So let's go to MI. MI to the same game. If I want a unit of MI, how many MA do I need so that I can produce a unit of MI?
4.
4.
Good. So that I'll multiply it by the production of 2,580 by 4. And that will give us 10,000.
10,320.
Good, 10,320, the very first one. Then I'll go to MB, still 2580 by, what's the requirement? Resources required.
4.
4, wow.
4.
Okay, then can we put 10, the same figure to here, or I should step him down?
You step it down.
Okay, that's fine. I like that. I'll step him down. Good. So 10, 3.
You step it down. Mm.
10.
Mm.
Should be in somewhere like this. So somewhere here. 10, 3 to the. How we get that? Hey, so it's going down too much.
Yes.
Yes, please.
So, something like this, right? Or still going down?
Yes.
I think it should go up.
That's okay. Mm.
Okay, so that's fine. Then the last one for MI to be the same 2580 by
By 3.
By 3.
good. And now give us and that one will be
7743.
7743.
43. Hey.
7743.
No. Way to.
Okay. 7740, right?
0. Yes, yes. Mhm.
To be 0. Good. So that is it. And then the very last one, that's SI, right? So have you seen how the game look like? You go to SI and you continue my demarcation. So for SI2, you open a bracket nicely. Then, no, not for SI. I think it's for Laurai. SI cannot appear 2 times.
LAR.
LALR.
Good. So Latu is 1860 by
By 3.
3.
okay, so by 3, that will probably give us
5, 5.
5, 5.
5.
Okay, so 5580, right? Then the next one to be 1860 by
2.
by 2. Good, by 2. And that would be
3720.
so 3720. 3720. Good. And lastly, 1860. That bit is not coming. So good. 60 times the requirement.
It's also 2.
Okay. So
It's
that
also 2.
will also be 3720. And we are done for the. You underline it. You underline this one. Then no, we are not done. Maybe one more step for us to go. I hope you can see that bits of the board.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Good. So now we are going to sum it. All of them will have three items. Let me see. So something like this we do. Should be somewhere here. Good. So we are summing for MA. We are picking the 6,600, 13,320, and 5,580. Then put it there for us. Let me also.
Is it 13? No, it is
It's 10,
10,320.
300.
Yes,
It's
10,320.
uh-huh.
Good plus 10,320 plus 5,580. That'll be 22,500, right?
Yes, 20,500.
So 22,500. Good. Then you do the MB for me. So for MB,
15,000.
15,000. 15,000. 15,000. And then
12,780.
Said
12,780.
good. 12,780. And that's the end of the game. 11, one more. Then we are done. So this is the material research budget. This is the total material they are going to use or they will need. This is what they will need. They need 22,500 of the MA and this of MB and that of MC. So that is good. Can we move on or you have questions?
We can move on.
Okay, that's fine. Good. So let me dance this session and do the last bit here. The last bit will be here. Now, the last bit will be material purchases budget. Now, this is what we need. I normally call it materials that we need or what we can just calculate it. Out of what we need, sometimes you do have something in stock, that's the open inventory. And we have to also leave some, that's the closing inventory. You have to massage it and get the actual materials that we will buy out of this. That's the material purchases. So that's the next one will be IB, material purchases budget. Purchases budget. Good. So out of the material that we need, which is here, how many of them are you going to buy? That's the question. Ideally, if you're going to produce and you already have some of the materials there, do you buy it? No, I won't buy. If I have to buy,
no, we don't buy.
Good. If I have to leave some of the material for the next production, I mean, I have to buy that. I have to buy more so that I can leave some. So it still go by this formula. Our open, closing, you've been adding the closing and then subtracting the open. So here we start from material MA, material MB, then MC. I'll start from production, material usage. Instead of production is the material usage. So material usage or material needed. There will be 22,500 and here it will be 15,500. Here it will be 12,780. Then as usual, you will pick the open inventory of raw material and pick the closing inventory of what raw material. So let's go and bring them. You subtract the open and add the closing, and you are done. And that will give us the material purchases. And here becomes material purchases in units. And we get the various material price or cost, and then we are done. Okay, good news. Can you give me the open inventory of raw material? So MA is.
So MA opening inventory 31200.
31200. Then MB will be that of MB.
24,000.
24,000. And that of MC. That of MC. The open inventory. Open inventory. How you can hear me?
It's 14,400.
Okay, so
14,400.
14,400. Now let's go to the closing.
The closing inventory.
Yes, for MA.
37,440.
37,740 like this.
440.
Okay.
Yes. 440. No, 440.
Like this.
37440. Yeah.
Okay, good. Then what about MB?
28,800.
28,800. And MC?
17,280.
Good. So now give me the units to be pages. Material purchases units.
$28,740.
Good. So 28,740.
$19,800.
$15,660.
Good. So that is it. Then you bring the material cost. What's the material cost? Cost of the material in Ghana cedis. So material A is still at what? The cost price.
3 cedi.
3 cedis.
And then material B
3
is,
3
cedi.
cedis.
and then C2 also 3 cedis, right?
8 cedi.
8
8.
cedis. Okay, fine. So the value will be material purchase value, and that's the end of the game. And finally, you get overall total. When the video goes off, let's try and connect again. Then our last minute. Good. Now let's do the multiplication 28,740 times
Please,
Hello,
the
sir.
material MB is 5.
MB is 5 cedis.
MB is 5 cedis. Good.
Yes.
So 86,220. Good, good, good. I hope the answers are correct.
The first one, is it 86,000?
86,200 or so. Which one do you get?
220.
Yes,
86,220.
Yes, 220. Then you get overall total. Add these answers together and get overall total. So that's the material purchases. Total cost of the material they should go and buy. Putting this together, and then that is it. I hope you get it. And the same applies to labor.
Yes.
The same
Yes.
applies to overheads. So kindly reconnect again when it goes off for the next session.
Okay.
Thank you.